Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm excited to show you one of the most powerful features inside CloneVoice.ai, the prompt-to-voice maker. If you've ever wanted to create completely custom voices, whether realistic or wildly creative, this tool is going to open up a whole new world for your content. The voice maker has two parts, the professional voice maker and the creative voice maker. With the professional option, you can generate natural, human-sounding voices perfect for narrations, podcasts, promos, news reporting, or conversational audio. All you do is describe the tone, accent, and style you want, and the AI builds a realistic voice from scratch. Then there's the creative voice maker, which is where things get fun. Here you can design whimsical or fantasy-style characters like fairies, pirates, aliens, goblins, you name it. The system gives you 5 unique variations to choose from, so you can pick the voice that fits your story perfectly. Once your voice is created, you can use it instantly in your audio projects, scripts, or videos. Let's dive in and start creating voices that truly stand out.
In this video, I'm going to show you the voice maker feature. So the voice maker feature has 2 components to it. This is where you can give a prompt and effectively create any voice that you can use as a clone voice to generate any type of content. So the idea here is that you can give description of the type of voice you can create and you want to create, and then the AI technology behind the scenes for Clone Voice will actually generate that voice from scratch. This will give you unlimited potential variations and creativity rather than just being stuck to a rigid or standard set of voices, for example, like our system voices or basically any other text-to-speech things that you've worked with, where there's a set limit of the number of voices and the type of voices that you can create because they're all standard. So there's 2 components here where number 1, you have professional voice maker, and then second, you have the creative voice maker. What is the difference between both? So as you can see, the descriptions we've written down here. So professional voice maker is basically where you can generate human sounding professional voices using text prompts. Now, this is, for example, narration, conversational, promotional. So the idea here would be, let's say, for example, you want a podcast host voice, or you want to have a news reporter voice, or you want to have, for example, a conversational style voice, for instance, or promotional, let's say a theatrical trailer type of voice where somebody's speaking with a very husky voice, for example, right? So that kind of thing where it's very human sounding. Okay. So I'll show you an example of this right now, and then we'll go to the next one. So this is that. And then the next one is creative voice maker. So creative voices are more expressive in nature. These could be even non-human sounding effectively. Okay. So the customization of the tone, accent, age, pitch, pacing can be directed through text prompts. So this could be, say, like an alien voice, or fairy, a pirate, or 18th century Shakespearean king voice, wizard, a goblin. You get the idea, right? Very creative type of voices, and they sound that way. They sound, the pacing is very slow sometimes, or very fast sometimes. It might sound very childish. Some might even call it unprofessional in a professional setting. But the point is they're creative in nature, very good for storytelling, very good for creating for specific videos with specific characters, for example, that you can use this for. You get the point, right? Some, let's say, very cartoonish storybooks, for example, that sort of thing. Okay, anyway, so now that you have the differentiation, let's go create 2 examples of this, and we can basically go from there. So the first thing is we can just use this start professional. I'll show you because it's very straightforward. Like start professional, so you would give it a name. So let's say, for example, I'll say an assertive news reporter, let's say. Okay, that's the voice name. So all I need to do is I can just paste a prompt, write a prompt like an assertive, authoritative news reporter's voice, cool, composed, confident, and clear American English accent. So let's say I want to change this to, let's say, for example, something else. I can change it. Okay, you get the point, right? So you can make it Australian or British, right? You get the point. So let's say British. Okay, you get the point. And then you click on generate. So I'll just put British here, and just for my reference, click create. So it's going to take a few seconds to generate. So here's an example of one I've generated in the past. There we go. So let's just play this.
The scientist carefully adjusted the microscope, her steady hands guiding the delicate instrument as she prepared to examine the mysterious sample.
So pretty cool, right? Very British accent and very professional, human sounding. Okay, that's the key thing. The idea is that it sounds like a human. Basically, you're looking for realism here, okay? You're looking for that which sounds like a human being is speaking in a professional setting. Now, in the case of the other direction, which is the voice maker, which is creative voice maker, now we're really creating anything and everything you can imagine effectively. So you're going to more, let's say, whimsical style. You're trying to create it for storytelling, that sort of thing. So let's try that one. Let's go to create, start here. So now here, the way it works is basically you can generate anything. So let's say, for example, I wanted to do, let's say, teenage female fairy. Okay. All right. So here you can make it short descriptions that are good enough, like an old pirate voice, vampire voice and stuff, a mischievous teenage fairy, for example, right? And then click on preview creative voices. Okay. So what we basically do is we're analyzing your description to generate the best creative voices. So then what we will give you is we'll give you 5 options that you can pick from, because, these are creative voices. Somebody might say this is not mischievous enough, right? Somebody might say this is way too mischievous in terms of speaking, and you want to pick and choose. So let's play and see which one we like.
Soft light warms my whiskers as I pad past the bakery. People hum and sip. I nose.
So that was the first one. Let's see this one.
Soft light warms my whiskers as I pad past the bakery. People hum.
The second one.
Soft light warms my whiskers as I pad past the bakery. People hum and sip. I nose crumb.
The fourth one.
Soft light warms my whiskers as I pad past the bakery. People hum and sip. I nose crumb.
The fifth one.
Soft light warms my whiskers as I pad past the bakery. People hum and sip.
There we go. Personally, for me, I like voice option 1. So it actually looks like it sounds like a teenage voice. It sounds like a female fairy would speak, right? So this is the idea, okay? And every time you do it, so it's going to generate a different variation of it that you can play around with. That's why we give you 5 options to play with, okay? Then you can just select one of these and then you can create a voice. Boom. There we go. So it says completed. So teenage female fairy has been completed. So all you have to do now is these two. You can just click on the heart icon. So you see this right here, these heart icons to keep it handy, right? So that you know you created it. If you like it. If you do not as well, it's okay. What's going to happen is next time and every time going forward, when you go and you click on this create audio section, okay, you can then go in and you'll see these under the design voice, which I'll show you. Create audio, okay? And then let's say we want to do the fairy story, okay, or something, okay? Click on select voice, okay? Again, I'm showing you right now what I'm doing here, select voice. And then you click on that. And then here under, you see this section right here that you see, select category. And then it says system there. So basically we're going to drop down here and you see it says designed here. That's what we're clicking. Okay. So there we go. So you see here, we have the actual tones here. So you can even search for it. So fairy, let's say, right? Teenage female fairy. There we go. The one I picked. And then boom, select it, and there we go. It shows up, teenage female fairy. And then we can just give it a script and just get started. So let's say, for example, we can then do children's storybooks, right? So whimsical story of a teenage fairy finding fortune. I don't know, something, right? Something like that. And then it's just going to generate a story. And you can go use ChatGPT or whatever you want to be able to generate the basic storyline, and then you can go click create, and then again you can preview the first few lines to see if it's up to the standards that you're looking for example, like so. It's gonna take a few seconds for the preview to load up, and then
Pip was a young fairy, wings like shimmering dragonfly.
there we go, right? So we saw the preview right now. If you're happy with it, now you just go click create a story, fairy story, and it's going to do that. And then you can go ahead doing your thing, okay? And you can go do the same thing again with other stuff. So let's say we go back to the voice maker. Let's say we want to use a creative voice maker again. And this time I want to do it on up. Say, let's say, for example, angry pirate, let's say, right? So you can just say an angry pirate, an angry old pirate, let's say, okay? And then again, it'll generate basically the best possible creative voices and gives you a selection, as you can see here, like so. And you can pick the one you like. From this one, I personally like option number 2.
The scent of fresh rain washes over a city at dawn. The world wakes in a hush.
Way better, right? It actually looks angry and it matches my what I'm looking for. Then I can just click on the create voice, and again, same process. Every time you go to create audio, and then you go to select voice, go to system, designed. There we go. We have our angry pirate voice. Okay. This is the reason why I suggest to make it small and tiny than names, because then you can easily search for them later on as well. You see, I have an assertive. It just got, and news reported to as well. So just want to make sure that it's, a little bit easy for you to remember and short and sweet, because we may have hundreds of voices down the line here, right? Down the line. So again, you choose angry pirate, whatever story you want to put. You want to generate it, you do it, or you want to type it in. Let's say an angry pirate on his way to find treasure in the ocean, let's say, okay? And then you can say children's storybooks or whatever. And then you can generate the script. Again, same process as you are very familiar with so far, right? Very, very straightforward, very easy to use so far, as you can see. And it allows you to create any type of variations, and you can play around with it, as you can see. And then again, here we go, click create audio, and then you can add emotions to it or whatever if you want to, but since it's already an angry pirate, so we want to make sure that we keep it, let's say, okay? And then you can generate the video, right? That's pretty much it in terms of the voice maker feature. I know it sounds simple, but it allows you to create so many different variations, both on the professional voiceover maker side and the creative voice maker side. So go ahead and use it to your heart's desire and create any type of voice you wish. That's pretty much it in terms of the voice maker feature. I know it sounds simple, but it allows you to create so many different variations, both on the professional voiceover maker side and the creative voice maker side. So go ahead and use it to your heart's desire and create any type of voice you wish.